FlossTube friends, just stitchy friends, all my friends, everybody. How are you today? This is Janelle with Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. And we've got it all today. We've got some coffee. Today, I am having my delicious, well, this one, it's a French toast flavor coffee, it's kind of good. I like it. With a little bit of cinnamon eggnog in there and some nutmeg and some cinnamon and a little bit of sugar-free vanilla syrup in there just in case it wasn't sweet enough, you know. So we got the coffee, got the Mama Needs Some Wine t-shirt, getting together with my friends tonight. We have a knitting group that met. It's been a little while, so it's kind of in the past tense, but hopefully we can get together. Everybody's lives are so busy, but we've been meeting for years, and it's our Thursday night knit night. Thursday night at night, it started out at the yarn shop years and years ago in Anoka, and then it morphed into Caribou after the yarn shop closed, and then it morphed into people's houses or just various random places that here and there. But it was just about every Thursday night, and we haven't done it for a long time, and I'm really missing those girls. So super excited. So we have the coffee. We're gonna be having the wine, and we're having a whole lot of stitchy time too. So excited. Okay, so there you go. Anyways, okay, so did I say I was Janelle? I'm Janelle. Coffee, Wine, Stitching Time. One thing, welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and if you are, I appreciate you coming back. And sometimes I feel like I subject you guys to pretty bad things, like the other day when I was singing, and I like to sing. I know I'm not good, but I like to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do it though once in a while, because sometimes the tunes just pop in your head, and if they stay in your head's gonna explode. You gotta get them out, just like sneezes. Get those sneezes out. Get those songs in your head out. Shine, sparkle, sing, everything. Okay, sorry. Seriously, I've had 1 cup of coffee this morning at 8. It is probably it's almost 2. I take a late lunch. It's almost 2. So I've been doing good. So this is just natural energy again. Aren't you lucky? So, okay, there you go. Yeah, so welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Welcome if you are brand new. And aren't you excited already? Look at what's in store for you. No, I'm just kidding. There's a whole lot of good stuff here. I hope. I think it's good stuff. I don't know. I don't know. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I can't please everybody. But I might have a bad day and then another good day. You never know. But here you go. It's me. Okay. Then let's see what's next. Okay. Oh, I wanted to mention, I know at the end of my videos, I do put a screenshot up of my Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time for the YouTube FlossTube videos. And then my Instagram account, I don't usually talk about that very often because I am not a very good high-tech person. I'm not a very good low-tech person either. I work in IT. Go figure, right? But, there's lots of jobs in IT. Yeah, so I never talk about my Instagram account or Facebook or anything like that. So I am on Facebook, Janelle Moran. I am on Instagram. It's at Knitting in Zim, and it's all one word, Knitting in Zim, Z-I-M. And the reason I'm not changing that. I've had that for years, and that's also my Ravelry account ID. So I'm like, if you're ever looking for me on Ravelry for knitting stuff or whatever, I don't do a very good job at updating. I go in spurts. I won't be consistent every day. And then all of a sudden one weekend I might catch up with a whole bunch of things, or you might see a whole bunch of things all week. And yeah, I don't know, even like posting the videos when I was doing them, supposedly every week, which usually ended up every 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 weeks. I consistently posted a post when I got out there, but I haven't been able to do that very well. And I'm gonna get better because I am doing the hashtag 12 days of stitching. So I am doing the hashtag 12 days of stitching. It's being done through the Black Needle Society, and I am participating, but it's kind of like a secret participation. You don't know what I'm doing until I post. So I've got some things out there, and I'm stitching just about every day. So I'm considering that to be my 12 days of stitching is like just 12, you know, if I go past 12, I go past 12. Oh! Up. Sorry. Jinx. Jinx. Stop it. There's nothing out there. Nothing. Nothing, I say. No. Nothing. Come here. Come here. Okay, we might just edit all that out. If we didn't, you got to have some fun. But I saw something really strange. It wasn't an animal. It wasn't Bigfoot. It wasn't her reflection. Because look at this little thing. She's like, she goes, love me. Just love me, please. Just love me. Oh, he's so soft and squishy. Yeah, no. She's like, let me down. Or give me all these things. I was eating a sandwich and the rest of my sandwich is on the table still because I haven't finished before I started the video. Okay, anyway, I saw something strange out there. There were footprints and I'm like, why is somebody walking around our house? Because as you can see, there's still snow. So if there's snow, we can see footprints. And I wanted to know why we have footprints right by the house. Now I remember we had really big storms, so I'm sure that was my husband walking around looking at the siding, making sure that nothing blew off and all that, because we had some pretty high winds the other night, as a lot of other people did. And I hope that everybody else, you know, was okay with all that and everything. And see, this is her timeout. I hold her like this and she's like, okay, are we done now? I'm sorry, I won't bark again. Yeah, that's how she talks sometimes when she's in trouble. I'm sorry, I won't bark again. But then sometimes she has a really high-pitched squeal in her voice too when she's really happy and jolly. See, she wants down. She's like, I'm out of here, man. But we're gonna put her right there because that way we can just tap her if she starts to quiver. So she's laying down now, so let's see. Anyway, okay, so we're back again. And maybe all that's gonna stay in there, maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so where was I? I was talking about, I honestly don't know where I was talking about. I was talking about, I know I'm getting together with my friends tonight and having a really great time. And I have coffee and I have all that stuff. Welcome Instagram and posting and all those things. 12 days, hashtag 12 days of stitching. See, eventually I catch up. Okay. So 12 days of stitching. I am actively participating, but not publicly participating. So I need to get that public side of it out there better so you guys can see the progress, because I feel like I've done some stuff. Last night I said I was going to, was it last night or the night before? I think it was last night or yesterday's video. I said I was going to go upstairs and clean my room up a little bit, and I did. And I pulled out this, I kept throwing things in there, and I like sorted things out. And I forgot about some projects that I had actually finished in the fall already. And I was like, and it was only November, or maybe it was October, but it's only December. Today is December 17th. And so it wasn't that long ago. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I have to find me a finish box. I need a finish box and I need a put the floss away box. And so I've got some organizational things that I'm going to do throughout in the next couple weeks to get some things organized. So I don't have that mess anymore and I can help keep things tame, much more tame. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so update on my plans last night. I did the little cleanup of my room. I won't show you my room yet because it's absolutely horrible. And right now I have one craft room where I have all my cross stitch, all my stamping up stuff, scrapbook, card making, whatever, all of my sewing and I have a mini quilt shop in in that room. I've got all of my like miscellaneous things, puzzles, extra yarn that I don't use, or okay, so my extra yarn. So most of my yarn that's in that room, I have a miniature yarn shop as well. Most of that yarn that's in that room is more of your cotton and things you order online from bigger stores that, I don't know, not like all this, not all the really great custom dyed yarns. So then that's one room. Then I have my office where I have yarn in there, and that's all of my more yarn shop specific buys and things like that. And then I have all of my wood crafting and painting and ribbons and beads and jewelry stuff in there. And that's also my office. So I have these 2 rooms packed full of stuff, and they're an okay sized bedroom for a twin bed. If you're gonna have, you know, bedroom furniture and stuff like that. My son had a full-size bed in there and he didn't have room for a dresser. So these are the size rooms that I'm dealing with for all of those crafts. And when I go into a craft, I go all in. I mean, I don't hold back. And some of my friends can attest to that. So, my husband can too. But yeah, so I did organize a little bit, and I got through the big messes of all the stuff that I've just been throwing in there lately. So that's all cleaned up. And so in the next couple weeks, I am going to transition my cross stitch from upstairs and redo my wood and yarn in my office downstairs and have a cross stitch corner over in there. And I think that might be, I have a fun old, I don't know what you call it, like a, what's that blue called? Turquoise, aqua, Tiffany, Dove, I want to call it Dove something blue or whatever, but I don't know if that's like a blue or not. It's kind of like a Tiffany blue, aqua blue, this blue. It's like this blue. This is showing a little greener on there, but yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna organize that, and that I might make that into an actual stitching room. And I don't want to be in that room all the time because that is my office where I work, and I don't want to feel like I'm at work all the time because I work from home. So, you know, I get up in the morning, I go to my office. I don't want to like get out of the chair in my office and move to the chair in my stitching room office. And I want a little different scenery, and there's not big windows out there. So it's not going to always be my stitching room, but if my husband wants to watch TV or something downstairs in the living room instead of his garage or his barn or whatever, I guess, you know, that could be an alternative. And if I'm online chats or something like that, I could be in there and it might be a little quieter for people rather than me being in the room upstairs where we have hardwood floors and everything. And it's very echoey up there when he's trying to sleep at night if I'm on a late night chat. So I kind of think that that's a good idea. So I want to revamp that room a little bit. I'm afraid that once I start revamping it and taking things out of there, he's going to want to paint it really quick, which would prolong the process of getting everything back in there, but it might be good too. I don't know. So we'll throw out some of those thoughts this weekend to him and we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what he says. Then, yeah, because that's the original paint. We've been in the house 18 years. That's another story. Okay, so I painted. We wanted like all these different, I didn't want the same color throughout the whole house, and they charged like an extra $100 a room or whatever to paint, to switch colors, to kind of, you know, each room, whatever, each color. And I was like, that's ridiculous, I'll do it. So we moved in after the house was built and we could move in. I moved in and I painted and I sponged. Do you guys remember like this? So it was like sponging, but it was a cheesecloth. You know how you get the cheesecloth effect? You have one base coat and then you take another one with a little bit of It's glistening, shiny kind of thing or whatever that gives it this, I don't know, back in the day, back 20 years ago, it was a big, huge fad. So I did that whole room with a cheesecloth. So it's kind of a bittersweet kind of thing. Like, I like it, but it is maybe it's time for a change because I don't know. And if I say something to him, he'll be like, yeah, let's change that, because he's been wanting to change that forever. But I don't know. I don't like changing my decorations. Okay, so I just noticed it's been 15 minutes and I've done a lot of rambling, but and a lot of talking and all that. And I apologize if you guys are only here for the advents. I'll get to them soon, I promise. But yeah, so stitchy stuff. So I got figure out what my plans were yesterday was to do my room. That's where this all started, was to do my room, and I got my room all cleaned up. And then, so after I got that done, then I came downstairs and I worked on some stitching. I gotta take this off because I've got my pattern right there, but I don't want to lose my needle. Oh, that's something too. So I had, I ordered some needles from Needle Case Goodies, I think it was, before the Pat's Favorite needles stopped being made. And I found that I liked those needles a lot. So I was struggling trying to find some, and she did find some, so I'm getting some more of those. She found one hidden in a drawer or whatever, so they are on the way to me. But I opened up a new package of needles because I went on a needle spree when I was trying to figure out what needles I like best. And I started stitching with, and I don't know if you can see it, it's all gold and it's John James. And I'm kind of liking it because this needle has just enough point on the tip to go through the material nicely, but not too much to keep stabbing me and draw blood. So it's got a good happy medium point. And I'm liking the size of it. And the thread seems to go through, of course. So when we at Stitch West, Ymir saw my needle I was stitching with, and she's like, that's a sword, because she uses like beading needles or those little tiny little things to do hers. And my nose is itchy, so I'm sorry. I just had to itch the nose. Okay. So yeah, so I was trying to figure out what the best needles are and all that. And so the eyes of my needles are big because I do use the bigger needles, but I like a little bit bigger because I don't need glasses and I don't need a magnifier, and I'm not going to get any of those things until I need them. And right now I don't need them. Right now I need just a little bit of light and just a little bit bigger hole on my needles so I can thread my thread easily, or floss. There you go. See? Okay, so here's my stitchy progress. And so what we're working on currently is the Naughty List by Cherry Hill Stitchery. And I think you can see that. Can you? Yeah, there you go. Cool, huh? I love it. I think it's very cute. And this is my progress. Oh, let's get a little background in there. There we go. So we have, yesterday we had it's all full, but I messed up on the U, so I had to stop. So I took out the U and then I did the rest of it last night. So now it's all fun and games until what? You'll see tomorrow. All right, so that's what I've got for stitchy progress. Then I showed you my hat with the needles and the yarn and everything all flying everywhere. Look, it's a whole hat, except it's missing the pom-pom. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the pom-pom to come, so I just need to get that pom-pom sewn on. And then I ordered some tags too. I don't know if the tags are going to be what I want them to be, so I can't guarantee tags on them, but I know the pom-poms are on their way and the tags are on the way. They're just not here yet. So there's my stitchy progress. So I would really love to finish this tonight. And I think I won't be able to finish it, but I'm going to get close. That's for sure. And I will need to start a new hat. But then we'll be talking and laughing and having a good time. So who knows how much we'll get done, really, truly, honestly. And I have to work tomorrow. So my video won't be until, lunchish time again, probably. Or maybe I'll get up early in the morning tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how good I sleep. Okay, so there's my plans. We got plans, we got progress. Yep. Okay, WhipGo. I want to talk about WhipGo. Going through all of my stuff yesterday, I got all of my projects that are in order. So now I have my huge pile of yarn projects that are whips, and I have my huge pile of cross stitch projects that are in whips. So the whip parades are closer. The WhipGo boards are closer. I'm gonna have 2 WhipGo boards, 2 of them, one for yarn, one for not yarn, or one for cross stitching and one for not cross stitching. Because I might throw some other things on my ones because I don't know if I have 24 projects for knitting. So I might throw some other things on there too. So yeah, so I'm gonna have 2 WhipGo boards. I might even like throw just some good human kindness, happiness stuff on there too. I don't know. So many fun things. Okay. So yeah, so that's getting closer. The organization is getting closer and all that. Okay, Advent. Let's get to Advent because usually I'm 20 minutes in and usually I've been kind of sticking around 20 minutes lately, I feel like. So let's get, I have a happy mail. And this happy mail made me so happy today. So I have a sister. My sister lives in New Hampshire. I don't talk to my sister very often. And, I feel like she's got a very busy life and everything like that. So, it is what it is. I have a busy life too. We all have busy lives. But I just, we don't have the, how I watch some FlossTube videos sometimes and with sisters and family members doing things together. And it's kind of, it makes me tear up a little because I think that is so great. I think that's great that they have just the happiness there. Okay, I didn't expect to get this emotional. Hello. Oh, let's have some coffee. Coffee cures everything. Okay. That's what we like about these videos, right? The realness. Anyway, I love the closeness and the doing things together so easily and picking up the phone and calling somebody, all that kind of stuff. I love that. And, you don't really get that with my family. My family is very distant. I think that's a good word. We're distant. We're blood, we're relatives, we're distant. But, everybody's different, right? So I got happy mail. I got a Christmas present from my sister in the mail today, my sister and brother-in-law. And I opened it up and it was like a little handmade card and it was so cute. And you can see that they took the time to do it. Either that or she forgot about a card and said, oh, here, quick, I'll draw something. And, just kidding. But it's just a little something to add spice to your days. Merry Christmas. And it's from, okay, so here, let me just give you the full effect because I think this is great. And I love presents like this. I love being that she's far away, sometimes it's hard to give a physical gift and mail it and make sure everything's good. So what I like to do is, and she does this a lot too, you find places that have different things and you send them and all that. But she sent these, I think she sent this one herself. I'm not, maybe. Yeah, she did because it was a handwritten card. But on the front, when you open it up, it says, choose love. And I'm like, oh, this is great. And so this is from someplace called Penzies. And this is perfect because I choose love, and my husband cooks. And Penzies is like, it looks like it's a spice company maybe of some sort. So you open it up and here's what you have inside. And there's a magnet that says choose love. So that's going to go on my magnetic board up stairs or down wherever my magnetic board ends up, I guess, with all my needle minders. And then there's these cards that talk about the different seasonings and what you can do with them. And there's 5 of them. So there's let's see if I can get them all so that there's a Arizona Dreaming spice. Oh, and they do say what's in there. So that's really nice that they give that. Spices, ground ancho, onion, garlic, paprika, citric acid, lemon peel, chipotle pepper, red pepper, jalapeno, cocoa, and natural smoke flavor. And it says salt-free. I bet that's gonna be really good. So my husband loves to cook, and so I think that some of these seasonings will be good for him as well. We have an Ozark style seasoning. We have a mural of flavor. Okay, I want to see what that one is. Spices, shallots, onion, garlic, lemon peel, citric acid, chives, and orange peel. There's a granulated garlic powder, and then the pizza seasoning. And there's another little thing in here. And when I picked this up, and I'm like, oh, it's a needle minder. And I'm like, and I'm trying to like move it, with a magnet. It's not a needle minder, it's a pin. But I am gonna take this and I'm gonna turn it into a needle minder. We're gonna use one of those really cool tools in my husband's garage. Take that little pin back off of there and turn that into a needle minder. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says embrace love. Oh, embrace hope. So the one says choose love, and this one embrace hope. And it's just really cool. So yeah, so that was awesome. So that was, Chris doesn't even know we got that yet. I just opened it. It's my sister, I can open it. So yeah, so thank you, Erica and Steve, if you guys are watching. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I completely love this gift. And, oh, my dog's getting restless. She's like, would you just stop it? Stop with that box. Okay, we're done with the box. Okay, so that's everything we got so far. I didn't check the mail yet. That came UPS, so I don't know if we got regular mail or not yet. So let's do Advent. That's why we're here, right? Okay, Advent. Day 17, Ymir's Silk Floss. Silk Floss Almonds M&Ms. All right, are we ready? I'm not looking. Ooh, okay. It's called Rapunzel. It's a pretty good image there of it today. Oh, that looks kind of freaky when I put it up against that wall. It kind of glows, but you know what? It does the colors justice. I have a natural backdrop. Look at that. That's cool. So yes, that's called Rapunzel. It still doesn't focus on the words, but love it. Thank you, Ymir. That's not a color I would choose for myself either, so I wouldn't go out and pick that out unless it was like something specific for that project and it called for it. So that's what I love about this box is I'm going out of my box and getting different things to use. Okay, Harry Potter. We have the 12 days of Harry Potter, a knit and crochet mystery box. And we got all this yarn. I'm not going to go through all the yarn today, but this is for the Marauders Cowl. And here is our yarn for the day. I think we're down to, yes, we have one more tomorrow after today. So we are almost done with this one. Oh, no, okay, now that's pretty. Look at that. That's a color I love. Yep. All right, this is called, oh, I like this. Don't let the muggles get you down. look at that. Okay, we gotta put it over here again. Don't let them, so you can really see the color. Don't let the muggles get you down. All right, I guess I could have just held it with this hand and gone like this too. Yeah, whatever. Okay. In a letter written by Ronald Weasley to Harry Potter in year 3, Ron uses this quote to remind Harry not to let the Dursleys make him unhappy. The letter came with a gift from Ron to Harry, a sneakoscope, and a note explaining it. Okay, I gotta see what the sneakoscope is. So many things in adventures. I should make my little checklist for when I watch that movie or listen to that book, that I can be like, tick, 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 you know, check those little things off. Maybe I should put that in my plan. Maybe I should make that as goals this night for 2022, to read and watch all the Harry Potter movies again, and to have a checklist of all the things, a scavenger hunt for all of the things that I need to know. Athena, if you're watching, and I know you're probably not here yet, because this morning I think you were watching day 12 and it's day 17. So when you get here, I need a scavenger hunt. You need to make me a scavenger hunt for when I read the books and when I watch the movies. So that way I can learn about Harry Potter. Because sometimes when I'm looking or trying to learn something, I remember things better rather than just watching it while I'm stitching and then bam, it's out of your head kind of a deal. So Athena, please. There you go. Okay, let me know what you think. Or if anybody else already has one, that'd be cool too. Okay, nice list box from Black Needle Society. We are on day 17, and I'm gonna be honest, I already know what day 17 is. So when I got my box, I'm not gonna lie, when I got my box, I opened everything, and then I packed it all up right away really fast. I just went, oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. And there were only a few things that I remembered. And then, I can't remember if it was that night or the next night, a friend came out to the house and she's like, I gotta see what's in here. So she looked at everything. She keeps reminding me that she wants this. I don't know what it is for, I don't totally know what it is. I know what it's called, but I haven't opened it. It's still in the bag. And if you heard anybody else say, this is the death bag of glitter, the bag of death glitter, yeah, this is the bag that glitter explodes everywhere when you touch it. So should we get glitter all over my dog today? Let's not do that. We'll let her go down. We don't need to make her have all that glitter. So that's too funny. Okay, so here is the, oh, let me move the Harry Potter because I don't know if we want all that to be glittered. Seriously, this is gonna leave glitter. And I still have glitter on my table. I don't know if it's from all the other things that I've done or from that day, but, and I've washed my table. So here is the death bag of glitter. Look at that. It is, oh, I am so sorry. Jinx, no. You want time out? No. It's at that time. Okay. If you have, now watch me give this as a gift to somebody and they're gonna think, why don't you like me? But I said, if you have somebody that you don't want, that you want to give a gift to, and you want to play a practical joke on them, use this bag because they will have glitter everywhere. It's already dropping. It's already there. So day 17, I'll read it first. It says Clotted Cream Fudge. And it's Gardener's Confectionery. It's time to treat yourself to a little holiday sweet. Stitch, snack, and enjoy. All right. So see, you can totally like get into that bag without touching it a lot. And this is, it's a cute little tin. So compare it for size here. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So it's probably 7 inches tall. Yeah, about 7 inches tall by maybe 4.5 inches wide, something like that. So it has a reindeer on. It has the same picture on both sides. This one says Merry Christmas. So does this one, but this one has the little tag. There's a little birdie on top there that says Merry Christmas. And it says traditional Christmas clotted fudge cream. Now, when I shake this, oh, I guess it does. I thought when I shook it before, like I said, I'd opened it quick and threw it back away. Just because I wanted to still, I hadn't decided if I wanted to do Advent every day or not, or if I wanted just to open it and have it all. Well, I wanted to open and see it all and then have an Advent every day. So I think that was the best of both worlds. So we have Christmas clotted cream fudge. And let's see, it says the making of confectionery is something of a craft tradition in Scotland, and recipes are closely and proudly guarded by each family. At Gardner's, our family recipe has been handed down through 3 generations. Our company has grown through the decades, and we now have state-of-the-art modern premises, but we continue to hand make our meltingly delicious fudge in time-honored tradition. We hope you enjoy it. And it says, store in a cool, dry place. Once open, keep in an airtight container and consume within 2 weeks. So it is something that we do need to open and eat, best before January 1st, 2023. So before, we have a whole year to dig into it. But my friend Kate, who was out here and saw this, is like, when are you opening the fudge? She always wants the fudge. And she texted me today and says, it's the 17th. And I said, yes, it is. But we still have to wait a couple hours because I had to wait till I had my lunch break. So there's tape on it. So let's get the tape off and we'll open up and see what we've got going on inside. Now at first, okay, so when I pulled it out, to continue the story that I was telling you earlier, when I pulled it out, to me, it felt like it was solid. So to me, it felt like it was a mix or something to bake with to make fudge of some sort. But according to Kate, from what she remembers, is that it is actual fudge. And on the back of it, it does have, I missed this, it has little things. So I have a feeling we will see prepackaged, ready to eat fudge now. And now, yeah, I can feel things moving in there. It's not solid anymore. So that's how quick I opened and put things away. All right. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is good. So if I like it, I can have some and I can still give Kate some, but maybe Kate doesn't get them all. So that's nice. And this is a really cool container. I really do like this. And I have a feeling I might be using this for something else. I don't know what yet, but I don't know. It'd be a really great little money jar. Well, I guess I have a piggy bank already. But it'd be a cool little something to, I don't know. I don't know. I have so many ideas running through my head right now, and you guys can't see that happening, but yeah. Okay, so I think we did all the things. So yeah, that's about all I've got today. So I will be back on tomorrow. I'm not going to do the long Minnesota goodbye. This is going to be a short little Minnesota goodbye. And I will be back on tomorrow with all the things, Stitchy progress, and all the fun that I had last night. And we'll open our last Harry Potter. And yeah, we'll see what else goes on in the world of Janelle with Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. Have a great night.